We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. Matthew Boyd gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Now the 2-1. Nope. David Fletcher is on deck. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, David.
Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. Off is Simmons. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
To the plate now, Jim Edmonds, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah,
and that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0.
that is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. 3-0 now. He waits. Now the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And this one misses for ball 4. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in, Garrett Anderson. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. Anderson has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fletcher on third, Edmonds on second, Rendon on at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting a ball.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1 home.
2-1. His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
In now, Bo Way. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. From the stretch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up. Goodrum is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting it, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jason Castro, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He's set. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
The 0-2.
Oh, that's it.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Halos lead this one 2-0. Felix Pena is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Now at the plate, Al Kaline. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the right fielder, Al.
Here's the pitch.
Kaline.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And now pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ty Cobb.
Next for the Tigers, Ty Cobb. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And now a pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Second inning set to go. Stepping up now, Matt Theis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Scope has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Nope,
now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. 3-2 now.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David.
Now to the plate, David Fletcher. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
tripped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
In now for the Angels, Jim Edmonds. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And Maben will look this one into the glove, and the inning is over. Angels strand one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Alan Trammell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Next up for Detroit, Jonathan Schoop. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball one.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now the 1-0. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First five guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set and the pitch.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in, Austin Romine. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Romine has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon is there. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
One to Rendon. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball. 2-2, Tim.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the veteran left fielder Garrett Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Popped him up. Cabrera over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Justin Upton.
So 2 gone in the inning now, and here's Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Bo Way, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Into center field, line drive base hit. And a relay home, and the speed of Upton is enough to beat the throw to the plate. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, Matt Theis. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Tremmel will put this one away, and the side is retired. Angels get just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels lead it 3-0. Bottom of the third now. Standing in, Nico Goodrum. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And the pitch.
No, that's low.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding in, Al Kaline. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, exercise.
Harold Castro will be next. A 3-0. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
In now, Harold Castro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Anderson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Shaw.
So striding forward now, Ty Cobb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Anderson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Soft grounder left side. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as we begin the top of the 4th.
Andrelton Simmons.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up to the plate, David Fletcher. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Now here it comes. Fastball well outside. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Line drive base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Jim Edmonds, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Runners on first with one down.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the stretch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw won't get him.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Kyle Funkhauser answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Garrett Anderson will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. One run is scored, and he's safe.
Now batting, designated hitter, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. First and second now, one man out. Fouled away. The next 0-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Bo Wei, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Angels are out in front 5-0. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Outside and low, 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
At the plate, Cameron Maben, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And they're runners at the corners now.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
set to deal on 2-2.
3-2.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Austin Romine is on deck. He loses him on ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
A ball and no strikes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And that's in there, 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So coming to the plate, Nico Goodrum. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Too high, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Al Kaline. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Harold Castro. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Edmonds is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now in the box,
Leading
Jason
off for the
Castro.
Angels,
He's in to
the
get
catcher,
things going here in inning number 5.
Castro.
Pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that's over. 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Ready now, Matt Thaiss. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. The 0-2 home. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Couple of walks for him thus far. Hit down the third baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. Now both runners are breaking. Fouled off. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Maben is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jim Edmonds. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 2-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in, Garrett Anderson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. Matt Andriese is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
leading up.
Into the box now, Ty Cobb. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cobb is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Theis moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
At the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. New inning set to get underway. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Justin Upton. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 3, Bo Way.
Now at the plate, Bo Way. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Hey! Hey! Dude!
One out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again, 1-2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Jason Castro.
Stepping into the box, Jason Castro. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit hard to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Stepping in, Matt Thaiss. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
No, that's
1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They lead it 6-1. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Ready for another chance? Cameron Maben. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
No one out with a runner at second. Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have
a dive, but it's off his glove. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Third baseman, Nico Goodrum.
In now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1.
But down 1-1.
First and second here with nobody out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball just inside. Al Kaline, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Skied into straightaway right. Way is there to put it away for out number one.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Al Kaline. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Now the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Harold Castro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. To short. Simmons has it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Tigers get just the one. 7th inning coming up. The Halos lead this one 6-2. Seventh inning ready to roll. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Maben moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
At the plate, David Fletcher. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
So digging in now, Jim Edmonds. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Nope. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Angels are out in front, 6-2. Cam Bedrosian gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Cam Bedrosian.
Last half of the seventh here. Into the box. Ty Cobb not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Comes set with the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Ty Cobb is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 1-0 home.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Way in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan. Go!
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Grounded to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ronnie Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Ronnie Garcia.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Garrett Anderson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Ball 2.
2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bo Way.
Ready for another shot now, Bo Way. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's low.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
2 out with the man at first. Three and 0 now. Jason Castro would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
1 strike.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Digging in once again, Jason Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Left side, reined in. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Angels are out in front, 6-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting, Cameron Maybin. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 misses off the plate. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box, Austin Romine, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set, and the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Nico Goodrum. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0. Nope.
Not very aggressive there, as that's down the middle for strike 1. Two and 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Tigers leave 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. All set for the start of the inning. So striding in, Matt Theis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Trammell's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
All ones the count.
One out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Slow roller left side. Scooped up. On to first, and there were two down.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Striding into the box, David Fletcher. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. First offering on its way.
That's out.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
At the plate now, Jim Edmonds, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. The 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Angels 6 and the Tigers 2. Ryan Buchter, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 46, Ryan Buchter.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons is there. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batter, center fielder, Cobb.
Digging in now, Ty Cobb. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Troy Percival takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Percival is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Full count still. The next 3-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a line drive here is caught.
And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Halos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Andriese claims the win out of the pen, his first. Matthew Boyd couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.